What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kill, and I ain't been here in a minute, but we back with another timeless message. Today's timeless message is the general message, as always. We're gonna be tapping into some of my cards to see what absolute source, spirit guides, and all the divine beings have to say to us. I got a couple of downloads. We almost snatched the whole tablet down. I got a couple of downloads that's been on my mind, and I said that I was gonna speak on them the next time I did a reading, and here we are. So 9 times out of 10, if you are here right now, 33 on the clock, as I said it. If you are here right now, this message is probably meant for you. So take a resonate, leave the rest out. Everything is for the highest good, no harm, none, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. Let's start off with a quick prayer. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit Guides, and all divine beings that come through in this message. Please, Absolute Source and all divine beings, protect this space and make sure everything that comes from it is for the highest good and no harm and none with the most benevolent outcomes. Please, Archangel Michael, remove Archangel Michaels. So I guess that's multi-dimensional Archangel Michael. Please, Archangel Michael, remove any hexes, curses, spells, negative energies, entities, demons, ghosts, alien interference, alien beings, negative AI, Draco reptilians, any negative alien race, or anything else that is negatively affecting us. Please remove anything, any negative energy, implant, contract, construct, entity, or anything else negatively affecting our physical body space. Remove it from us. Remove all attachment cords and ties from anything that is attached to our space, our energy, and our physical body. And make sure that we are grounded into our physical body for the highest good and harm none with the most benevolent outcomes. Please heal anything that leaves us susceptible to any psychic attack, and please remove all psychic attack from all time, spaces, places, dimensions, and lifetimes throughout our ancestral lineage and anywhere else. Please, I make sure all this happens for the highest good and harmony none with the most benevolent outcomes. Amen, amen, amen. There we go. So, first off, I was going to not do a big reading, but I was going to title this reading, Welcome to Hogwarts. 222 on the clock, as I say that. So yeah, I obviously should have did that, and I probably still will do that. But welcome to Hogwarts. If you watching this video, you probably know what Hogwarts is. You probably been called to watch Harry Potter. If you don't know what that is, you ain't gotta know. I'm telling you now. Hogwarts is a special school that magicians and Harry Potter used to go to. Ooh, confirmation. That was a loud one. I ain't never hear one that loud. It's a school that the magicians at Hogwarts used to go to. I mean, Hogwarts is a school that the magicians and Harry Potter used to go to train and develop their wizard or magician skills to be a great magician. Some of them went the opposite way, the dark way, and some of them became great wizards, such as Harry Potter, his mom, his dad, Dumbledore. He was the what would you call it? The headmaster of the school. He was a dope person. Harry Potter was too. But I'm saying welcome to Hogwarts because you made it into Hogwarts 333 on the clock, as I said it. So you divinely supported. You made it into this school. You surrounded by, oh man, it's getting deeper as I talk about it. You surrounded by a lot of ascended masters and divine beings that are teaching you not only how to become like them, but how to hone in your skills and to be able to move through this world with no problem. I'm not going to say no problem, but to be able to overcome your problems and to transmute them and change them into something else. But the first lesson is the dark arts. I promise you, for Jesus, the main topic that's been on my mind, what it just been the collective this past couple of weeks, and what I've been experiencing myself is psychic attack. So the first class will be the dark arts, where you learn and train yourself how to protect yourself from the dark arts and put a stop to them. So that's pretty much where we at now. I see a lot of people going through a lot of psychic attack, but it's really your training and preparation, where really you're training in the dark arts. So you're learning how to overcome these psychic attacks, how to transmute them, and how to not be 444 on the clock, as I said, how to not be subjectical to them. There's multiple ways. I'm going to share a live stream that I actually just watched, and it is titled Dark Arts Training. And that's what made me really figure out, like, 456 on the clock, as I said, that would make me really figure out, like, this what this all about. Psychic attack is really training us so you don't have to experience it the same way. You can protect yourself from it and can show others how to protect themselves from it, and thus forth. So you can continue to move throughout this world as a high vibration of being and not have to go to sleep, but pay attention to where people are trying to attack you or where you can sense those energies are happening so you can diffuse them and not be subjectical to them. So welcome to the Dark Arts class. You learn how to protect yourself from psychic attacks, remove anything that's in you that's subjectical to it, and stay grounded. That's the main topic. Staying grounded. Yeah, you can be high in the sky, but making sure you stay in your body enough to A, heal parts of you that are subjectical to these psychic attacks, and B, be in your body enough so these energies can't seep in and affect you even more. So that's what it is. 555 on the clock, as I said. Let's dive right into these cards, man. I hope they resonated to somebody. That's mainly what's going on. So if you've been experiencing psychic attack, my last message was about psychic attack, but this message is about that psychic attack and all that. I think last message I was saying that, putting is a stop being put to it, but it's mainly you being protected from it. So anything else, if my last reading told you totally protected from it and you still experiencing it now, it's letting you know that you need to figure out where you subjectical to it so that it won't keep happening. Simple as that. First deck I want to dive into is the unknown archetypes. Let's see what archetypes that come through in this message. For the highest good, no harm, none with the most benevolent outcome. So yeah, do what you need to do. Figure out where you subjectical, any trauma still in you. See where your mind or ego will place you into a fight of mode that leads you ping ponging these energies instead of you taking the high road and letting them sit with their own energy. And then the final main thing is, yeah, you had the right to protect yourself from these energies, and that's what you need to do when you're going through intense psychic attack or anything else. Call on protection, but also you want to pray for these people. Also, I ain't saying you got to, but you want to, because we all know when that karma come back to them, oh, good googly moogly. Let's just say that. So when people are psychic attacking you, even if you don't even know what it is, it's not saying just sit through it, be a B. No, figure out how to transmute these energies, use them for your highest good, see where you subjectical it, because all of it from a higher perspective. And then, you wish the best for these people, because let's dive right into it. Let's see what messages we get from the wild unknown. Let's light an incense first. I'm going to light some money incense and put us in the money matrix, because that's what I'm all about right now. If y'all been wondering where I'm at, I've been getting my physical reality together, because your boy needs somewhere to stay, and I need me a vehicle so I can really do this 24/7. I can already, but the space part, I'm around energies that I ain't so comfortable with. But it's all in God's plan, so I'm still do what I can do with what I got. So let's dive right into it. Let's dive right into it. Apollo and the Sage. So we're gonna invite some money, abundance, and wealth in. And I also did a 10-10 ritual. If you missed that, just pay attention whenever I do another ritual, because I get good reviews from them. I need to post the reviews. But this 10-10 portal helped us close out a lot of cycles and step into really doing what it is we are supposed to be doing, or what we want to be doing. So it's a removal of previous that's another thing, distracting energies. So a lot of distractive energies and a lot of cycles coming to a close. That's another thing. It's been a lot of destructive energies in my reality, but they only showing themselves so they can finally be removed. 916. Let's dive right into it. Let's see what messages we get from the wild unknown archetypes. Agape and the dead end. That's that 10-10 energy. So it's over with. The dead end. That's overall energy. The dead end. So it's a stop. Closing of the cycles. And then we got agape. or agape. Agape or agape. That was the first one that came out. Do I got the book? Where's the book? I think about it. Did I ever put the book in there? And if y'all wondering why I got it blanket over me, it is getting cold. It is getting colder and colder. I had to mentally prepare myself to actually do this reading. I'm like, man, it's so cold. I don't even think I want to do it. I'm like, nigga, just do it. Just do it. It's gonna get you closer to where you trying to get to, so just do it. This ain't it. I touched it though. I could have swore I just touched it. Yeah, hold up. I ain't gonna stop the reading because I'm looking for a book. The book somewhere. Actually, what is that book? How am I gonna read without the book? Not that book. Y'all, I really can't find this book. That's next level crazy. Don't mind my hair, you. Yeah, I know I took out my dreads. Jesus. I can't find the book, y'all. It might not be in this book bag. You're right back. So I found the book. But the first card we had is Agape. Let's dive right into it. And we had the dead end. So most definitely letting us know that it's the end of a cycle, end of some pathways. It's the end. Dead end. First one, Agape. I feel like this will be it's an initiation card. So you moving into devotion and unconditional love. That's what this card means. Devotion and unconditional love. Agape. What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, our breath taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and serve. So you are going into a spiritual initiation to love and serve the divine. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like a healing balm to the modern soul, it affects last a lifetime. The agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you elevating? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? So in light, this is service, reverence, honor, and joy. So you are being initiated into service, reverence, honor, and joy. You are being initiated into unconditional love for the divine. It's an end to all other karmic cycles, and you are falling in love for your service and mission. That's what this is all about. Closing out those previous cycles and finally going and stepping into your mission and service with unconditional love. It's a powerful read already. The Greek word agape informs the English word agape. To have the mouth agape is to be awestruck by something of breathtaking delight. We are made humble once again. So agape means to have the is to be awestruck by something of breathtaking delight. Agape can also be felt as an overwhelming love of family, partner, community. Recognize it by a deep swell of gratitude. So it's time to hop into gratitude for all things. All things. See the divine in all things. Even if, it's the worst person in the world, you still able to see the divine in it because you might be the catalyst for that thing. So the next and final card is the dead end. The closed door, the final chapter, the impasse. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, "No more child." You have reached the last page of this chapter. It is natural to resist is very resistant and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mystic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning, an initiation. There are many doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept it, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. In light, it is acceptance, humility, relief, and reverence for change. So you also falling in love for change. You seeing the divine in the dead end. You seeing the divine in these closed doors. You seeing the divine in change. And you falling in love with change. You are honoring these changes. Note that in most stories and movies, the moment the protagonist reaches the dead end, something riveting happens. You are the protagonist. So what seems like a dead end is really the catalyst. Reflect on dead ends in your past that led to unimaginable wonders. The moment you accept the ending, a feeling of grace will arise. Doors begin to open both inside you and in the world. So it's time to fully accept something for something closing out so you can, fall in love with service to the divine, because this dead end really is only making you see things from a higher perspective or see another way that you couldn't see because you kept walking towards this dead end. That's for somebody. What I want to pull out of Nick? Next, okay, the chakra cards. Chakra wisdom oracle cards. So yeah, it's time to finally fall in love with service to the divine, and also fall in love with the dead ends. That's what that's mainly about. You falling in love with change. Let's dive right into two of these chakra cards. Let's see what messages we get from our chakras. But how has been all known with the most benevolent outcomes. Now the card fly out, faith. So, faith. What's right up under that? Service. 555 on the clock. So major changes. Faith and service. You are moving toward, you are changing from a lower timeline and going toward faith and service. Faith and service. So you got faith and service. So it was a dead end to anything that probably wasn't towards your faith and service toward the divine, and now you are moving toward this service for the divine and having faith along every step of the journey. Look at them ascending masters that I was talking about at the beginning, guiding you and letting you know that everything is okay, and that they really helping you figure out all these obstacles are things that really gonna be the catalyst for the next step. You just gotta continue to have faith. Let's dive right into it. Let's see what we get from the faith card. I done read this before, but I'm gonna read it again. Purple, purple, purple. Purple. Faith. Royal purple block. 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 Pay attention. Block. Dead end block. I am more than I think I am. So you are more than this dead end. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her and is preventing her from moving forward. Dead end. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick back in the path and ask her not to give up on life. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. What frightens you is something much smaller than you know. If you are experiencing pain, holding on tighter will only worsen the situation. Your greatness awaits. It's time to let go, have acceptance, and step into your greatness. The personal inquiry is, I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I allowing myself to shine? The key ideas is narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. The key words are gifts, muse, and fear. So you need to tap into your fears and see that you are way stronger than them. Any dead ends, you need to see the higher perspective of them. So it's time to let go and recognize your own gifts and have faith in them, because you are being guided to tap into these gifts and use them to be of service. You got miracle right up on the service. Miracle. And I feel like the block is complacency. So you need to really move and act upon these gifts and talents that you have. We have miracle under service. Let's read service first, and then we can go to miracle. Service. Honey Adams. Honey Adams. I attract to you whatever you desire. If you give up your desire. So you need to give up your desire to your ascended masters, God, absolute source, and have faith. Honey Adams loved her 3 children very much and had a rewarding family life, though sometimes she regretted never finding a career outside the home. At the end of her life, she realized that this failure was not a failure at all. She achieved something more important, passing on a legacy of service to her daughter, Franny. Being a mother is a great accomplishment. So you maybe not be a person that has a career that is of societal norms, or you might be of service to others like me, or you might just be a service to your family and you still be, took care of and stuff still be going right. Others might not see it like that, and you might even look down on, even your gifts and talents. Like I said, they not normal. 10 on the clock as I say that. But you being of service and doing these, is actually achievement. You're not a failure. You actually doing something that's very different. She left a legacy for her family, and she, show her children how to be a service to family, or just how to be a service to others, period. The inspiration is, are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish to be different, often we create just what we need. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. The personal inquiry is, how does the idea of service inspire me? How can I make the most of my present situation? What can I give? So you need to figure out what can you give right now? What can you do? Sometimes I might feel blocked, but then I always remember I can always just do a reading. I can always just do this. I can always just do that to keep the energy flowing. That's what it's all about. 11:11 on the clock as I say that. What can I give? So how can you give so that the universe can ultimately give to you? The key ideas are favoritism, unwillingness to compromise values, finding contentment, the joy of service, and precious memories. So it is really about the joy of service, falling in love with the joy of service and knowing that it is a career. It is something you're doing and that the divine is blessing you for it and also honors you for it. The keywords are compassion, loyalty, and strength. Faith, service, and miracle. Final card, miracle. Complacency under that, but that card speaks for itself. You need to get moving. How can you be of service right now in the present and do it? Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. And Nike is actually a goddess of what it is, strength and victory or something like that. That's crazy how these people nowadays, they won't tell you that though. Nike ain't gonna tell you that. You had to look into that yourself. But the page number for Miracle is 33. That's crazy. So we got Miracle. Sun Sparkler. Integrity is what turns on the light. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of the town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day a child asks it why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. So this is about becoming more selfless, having faith in the divine, and being of service. Because when you become of service to others, a miracle can happen. I know this was a crazy instance that this girl did the right thing and gave change back when she got too much, and then suddenly she invoke the divine energy. But it was that simple act because nobody else was being of service. The next person would have just took the money. But she was being of service, kept the money. I mean, not kept the money, but gave the money back, and then she invoked the energy back again. So that's kind of what the universe needs you to do now. You don't need to be like everybody else, trying to get all the flashy stuff and be selfless, just like everybody else. You can be selfless, not selfish. You can be selfless, and it's not a lot of selfless people. And you can be of service, however way you see fit. And you will be blessed for that because you got miracles. If you have faith in the divine and be of service, miracles will occur. Do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The personal inquiry is the essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? So can the universe count on you? The key ideas is being a light, lighting the way for others, and coming miracles. The key words are integrity, keeping your integrity, you doing what's right, and being of service if that's what's in your heart, and you being rewarded of it. The key words are integrity, gifts, and reward. So you will be rewarded when you stay in integrity and you do the right thing. Just because everybody else saying F everybody else and being mean to everybody else or whatever else the case may be that everybody nowadays doing, because I know what they doing. I just don't try to figure out why people doing it. I know why they doing it, but whatever people doing, because I try not to, I'm not naive about it, but whatever people doing, if it's being selfless, not caring about the next person, only thinking about themselves to whatever the case may be, you don't have to be like that. You can be of service, stay in integrity, and the divine will bless you. You just got to continue to have faith. It's a powerful message for somebody. Somebody. For me, too. Like, for real. This will keep me going. Like, this message right here, just like, all right, that's the universe speaking to you. Just got to keep moving. Them cars don't be falling out like that just to fall out. That ain't luck or nothing. That's the divine talking to us, letting us know exactly what it is. As long as you be of service, everything else will be took care of. I really don't know what else I want to pull out of because that message, it was there. So the beginning was sort of, so I guess I'm going to close it off right there. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit Guides and all divine beings for this message. I didn't even pull out a tarot, but I feel called to just stop it right there. But, at the beginning I was talking about you making it into Hogwarts because, first off, Hogwarts isn't just about you becoming this most powerful wizard, to be this powerful wizard just for yourself. No, it's for you to be of service and to protect others that cannot protect themselves. So the first beginning of the message, I was talking about you stepping into the dark arts class or, energy so that you can learn how to take control of this so you can continue to be of service to a spirit. So that's totally what this is all about. You being trained to protect yourself from those dark energies, psychic attacks, or whatever, so you can continue to be of service to spirit. So yeah, if you would like to book a personal message, all you gotta do is email me at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. My readings right now are on sale for $22 until I get everything in order. They're on sale for $22. On my website, that's a different story. So if you book through the website, that's strictly on you. My website is insomniacdreams369.com. I also will be posting some products on there also. It's already some products on there, so check them out. I also got a bunch of Palo Santo and Sage in, so if you don't have anyone you get it from, come check me out. I'm finna do something about shipping. My shipping a little high, so I'm gonna figure out what I can do. But if you spend $30 or more, I can try to figure out if I can do free shipping. But other than that, I hope you have a blessed abundant timeline. Check your boy out, support me. Everything else until next time. Have a blessed abundant timeline. Bye bye.